All right. All right. No filter MMA family. This is your boy BJ. And I'm here. I'm here with a live stream tonight. Man, been trying to get on here for a couple of days. And this shit just don't always work out. You get busy, man. You get busy adulting and doing what you gotta do and going about your everyday life. And you forget things, man. You get things get pushed to the side, but I'm here in full effect. In full effect. I'm here to talk about UFC 248. JOANNA versus Weili Zhang. Man, I have been looking forward to this fight for quite some time. Been looking forward to this fight for quite some time. Guys, let me make sure my stream is working good. I don't want no errors tonight. We don't need no fuck ups. We don't need no fuck ups tonight. We ain't doing no fuck up. So guys, this fight is here, man. We knew Joanna Jędrzejczyk was gonna get the title shot. I mean, we knew after she needed a couple of wins and she would get back to a title shot. She get back to a title shot. You know what I'm saying? And she went out there and she did what she had to do in the strawweight division. Now she did go up and fight Valentina, and she lost that fight. She lost that title fight to Valentina Shevchenko, but that was at flyweight. So, but at strawweight, she's been flawless ever since she lost that second fight to Rose Namajunas. So interesting. So what I'm coming to y'all with tonight, you know what I'm saying? I just got a few things on the screen, as you can see, you know what I'm saying? What I think the advantages of each fighter in this contest is, you know what I'm saying? This is a crazy contest right here, and I think that Weili Zhang has things that she can do in this fight to win this fight, and Joanna Jędrzejczyk has things. Joanna has things that she can do that can win this fight as well. You know what I'm saying? It's just who can do what better. That's what it's coming down to in this fight. It's that type of fight. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of fight. Like who can do who better. You know what I'm saying? So let's just jump into this thing, man. Because it's a lot to talk about. Like you got Zhang coming in as the champion, and the biggest thing I see with Weili Zhang, I feel like I feel as good as Weili Zhang is. I'm not being biased, guys, but I really don't see that anything that Weili can bring to Joanna that she hasn't really seen before. That's the only drawback I have about Weili Zhang. As good as Weili Zhang is dominant as fuck. Weili Zhang, she can fight. You know what I'm saying? She hadn't defended her title yet, but Weili Zhang can fight. You know what I'm saying? She can fight. And I think, as you can see, I got some things over here that Weili Zhang can do that can really be advantageous to her in this fight. You know what I'm saying? So I think I think Weili's hooks. Weili got some hooks from hell. Okay, like she clipped Jessica Andrade up with them hooks, man, and those hooks were fucking spot on. Like, and what I liked about what Weili did was she attacked the body. Like, she really attacked Jessica Andrade's body. You know what I'm saying? And attacked the body and then attacked the head and really was able to clip up Jessica Andrade. But Jessica Andrade is not really defensively that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, she doesn't, like, Andrade eats a lot of punches to try to land her own punches. And see, she tried to play that game with Weili Zhang, and Weili Zhang was able to catch her. So, it's like Jessica Andrade was there to be beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was there to be beaten in that fight because she stuck her face out there and she was meeting Zhang's fist with her face. You know what I'm saying? Trying to land shots of her own, and it backfired on Jessica Andrade real bad. Real bad. Real bad. Real bad. Real bad. Real bad. So, I feel like if I think Weili Zhang is quick. You know, she's quick. She can move. She's very athletic. You know, and I think if Weili can close the distance on Joanna, and you know, if she closes the distance on her opponent and lands those shots, you know what I'm saying? You know, anybody can go down, and if she's able to do that to Joanna Jędrzejczyk, you know, that could be a huge thing for Weili Zhang. You know what I'm saying? That could be a huge thing if Weili is able to close the distance and land those powerful body hooks and you know those hooks to the face. You know what I'm saying? If Zhang can cut the octagon off and do that against Joanna, you know what I'm saying? That can be one thing that works very well for Weili Zhang. And Weili, but the difference about Weili Zhang, you know what I'm saying, as technical as she may not be, which she kind of is technical, but she's like a more technical Andrade. You know, she's got power. Those strikes that land, they have a lot of power behind them. And we've seen that Rose was able to put Joanna away. You know what I'm saying? Rose was able to put her away. So, you know, does Weili Zhang have power like Rose Namajunas to where she can put Joanna Jędrzejczyk away like that? You know, that's like the real question. That's the real question. You know what I'm saying? Is does Weili Zhang have the power to put Joanna Jędrzejczyk away? Because that's probably what Weili gonna try to do. You know, I don't think Weili gonna try to play a Muay Thai game with Joanna Jędrzejczyk. I don't think Weili gonna try to go in there and go tit for tat with Joanna Jędrzejczyk because you know. All right, let's see. Let's see. I see Clay Dog Madman in the building. What's up, man? You recognize that Weili Zhang is dominant, but you don't give that same recognition to Valentina Shevchenko. Just saying. Um, I never said Joanna. I mean, I never said Valentina wasn't dominant. I've always said Valentina Shevchenko was a very dominant champion. That's never been an argument, like whether or not Valentina is dominant. Valentina is dominant. I've never said she wasn't dominant. Anyway, but we're not talking about flyweight tonight. We're talking about strawweight. Clay Dog, Stamina MC in the building. What's up, man? Shout out to Stamina MC. Man, y'all tripping. Don't come in here fucking with me tonight, y'all. But you know what I'm saying? If Weili can close that distance, if Weili can close that distance and land those shots on Joanna, you know, then we can get the answer to that question. As if you know what I'm saying, can Weili knock out Joanna Jędrzejczyk? The pressure as well is something that's worked for Weili Zhang because it worked for her in the fight with Jessica Andrade, the biggest fight of her career. In the biggest fight of her career, we use, you know what I'm saying, we see Weili Zhang put pressure, was when we seen Weili Zhang put pressure on Andrade, and look what happened. She won the fucking belt. You know what I'm saying? But when you bounce over to Joanna's side, you know, with those three things, you know, the hooks, the power, the pressure of Weili Zhang, you look at the speed, the striking, and the movement, the first three things I got over on Joanna's side, you know what I'm saying? Like, because Joanna's not going to be there for Weili to hit, just like Andrade. Like, Andrade wasn't really able to, I mean, she hit Joanna a few times, but she wasn't really able she wasn't able to really hit Joanna like that because Joanna stayed on her bike, yo. Joanna stayed on her bike. Joanna she has the best foot movement in the division. Maybe, you know, a toss up between Joanna and Rose Namajunas. A toss up between Rose and Joanna for the best foot movement in the division. You know what I'm saying? Because Rose versus Joanna, they just bounced around that octagon to hold that second fight for 5 rounds. They just bounced around, just movement. It was beautiful. It was something beautiful to see. You know what I'm saying? Valentina versus Joanna, that was beautiful. The foot movement in that fight was absolutely so calculated. So, you know, but Joanna Jędrzejczyk is probably not going to be a whole lot of places that Weili Zhang tries to throw and hit her at. You know, that's one thing that worries me about Weili is where I feel like Weili gonna get a little reckless, and Joanna gonna take advantage of that because if you get in there and you get reckless against Joanna Jędrzejczyk, you're gonna pay for that. Joanna gonna make you pay for that. She's gonna make you pay for that. Let's see what y'all say. I think Weili Zhang got the pop for the stop. No doubt. She might, man. She might. She might. She might. Rose has better footwork than JJ. Joanna almost has almost no lateral movement forward and back, especially when attacking and defending. That's true. That's true. Stamina. That is very true. She moves. Her movement can be very predictable. Like Valentina was able to figure her out very quickly. You know what I'm saying? Valentina was able to figure out Joanna striking her movement very quickly. But what Joanna does, you know what I'm saying, is still better than what Wei Li does. You know what I'm saying? It's still better than what Wei Li does. Wei Li is more like a berserker type, like a better Jessica Andrade. It's not going to be, Wei Li's not going to get in there and look like Rose against Joanna Jacek. Like, that's the thing. Like, she's not going to get in there and be able to outmaneuver Joanna like Jessica Andrade did. We're talking about Wei Li Zhang here, y'all. As good as Wei Li Zhang is, we got to kind of, okay, like Wei Li, come on, y'all. Like, Wei Li's not a bad fighter. I'm not saying it at all. Like, I like Wei Li Zhang. But she beat Jessica Andrade, who won the belt in a fight she was getting beat in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's not that hard for them to beat Jessica Andrade. Joanna beat Jessica Andrade's ass all over that octagon, man. I mean, she beat the hell out of Jessica Andrade. Wei Li Zhang just went in there and capitalized, you know what I'm saying? But Wei Li Zhang ain't never faced nobody like Joanna Jacek. She's facing arguably the best strawweight in the entire world. You know what I'm saying? Some people can say that about Rose. Some people can say Rose is the best strawweight in the world because Rose beat Joanna twice. You know what I'm saying? But Joanna Jacek is arguably the best strawweight in the world, dude. She is. Let's look at these comments. Define better. Wei Li hasn't needed to maneuver to any great extent on account of her competition. She's never been in any trouble in the UFC. Never been rocked. Yeah, but she's never also. But Wei Li's never also been in there with Joanna Jacek though. Like Rose ain't never been in there with somebody Wei Li ain't never been in there with somebody. She ain't never been in there with, you know what I'm saying, Rose Namajunas. She ain't never been in there with Nina Ansaroff. She ain't been in there with uh Tatiana Suarez, bro. She ain't been in there with them though. She ain't been in there with she ain't been in there with Carla Esparza, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like she ain't been in there with them high level strawweights. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let me look up Wei Li's record. You know what I'm saying? Just let me look up Wei Li's record so I can make sure. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Let me make sure I'm right on this. Wei Li Zhang ain't been in there with them, dog. She ain't been in there with them type of fighters, bro. I mean, she beat Jessica Andrade. You got to give her credit for that. But I mean, Jessica Andrade to me is not that good of a fighter. Let's see, mixed martial arts record. Let's look. I mean, she beat Tisha Torres before she fought Jessica Andrade. No, she beat Jessica Aguilar, Danielle Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Like she hasn't really fought anybody. Like Wei Li Zhang hasn't really fought. She hasn't really fought anybody. She hadn't fought Claudia Gadelha. She hadn't fought Carla Esparza. She hadn't fought, like I said, Nina Ansaroff, Rose Namajunas, Tatiana Suarez. She's never fought anybody like that. She fought Tisha Torres. Let me look at these comments. Clay Doll. Getting out the surgery, will you be doing the piece on the man newspaper over my opponent going to be made? I'm actually was going to talk about that a little bit tonight, Clay Dog. Is it more likely Wei Li has seen JJ's conventional moral style than JJ has seen Wei Li Sanders style? Many fighters have said how conventional JJ's style is. It's purely what can they do about it? Exactly. It's not like Joanna is going out here, you know what I'm saying? It's like not like we don't know what Joanna is gonna do. We know what she's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? We know exactly what Joanna's gonna do. She's gonna go out here, she's gonna use her distance. She's gonna probably throw that front kick to the face. She's gonna throw that jab, she's gonna throw that overhand right. She gonna wear I feel like she's gonna grind Wei Li Zhang down, man. Now if Wei Li Zhang was able to get Joanna to the ground, I don't feel like Wei Li can keep Joanna on the ground. Now, I feel like if they clinch up, I feel like Weili Zhang may have the power advantage. Maybe. I mean, we thought Tisha Torres would too, but that we see how that went. Weili is a big strawweight. Joanna is a big, strong strawweight. We'll see. Now, Valentina was able to outmuscle Joanna, but Weili, I'm not exactly sure, man, because Joanna walks around about 140, and I believe Weili walk around about 142. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I really do. I think Weili walk around about 140 because Joanna for sure does. You know what I'm saying? I for sure does. But as far if Weili can get this fight to the ground, that's probably her biggest chance. But Joanna Jędrzejczyk got the best takedown defense in the strawweight division. And that's not my point. JJ can prepare for far more. There's a lot more footage on her and a lot more professional fighters with that style. Yeah, man, but still, man, you got to think about it, though. Dude, Weili Zhang is getting ready. Weili Zhang is stepping way up in competition, bro. She's stepping way up in competition. She's stepping way up, dog. This ain't Tisha Torres, dog. You know what I'm saying? She ain't fought nobody. People are all Weili Zhang, but Weili Zhang ain't fought nobody. You know what I'm saying? She hasn't. She ain't never faced nobody. She ain't never faced nobody as good as Joanna and JJ. And that's just period. I mean, multiple title defense, longest reigning strawweight champion in history of strawweight champions. Mm. I mean, she ain't even fought. I mean, Weili Zhang hadn't even fought Randa Marcos. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, Randa Marcos. Randa Marcos is making her way up through the strawweight division. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, so who is Weili Zhang fought that will prepare her for a fight like this? Like, who is she fought that will prepare her for a fight like this? Nobody. Nobody. She hasn't. So, I feel like the kicks. I feel like Weili. I feel like if Joanna can weather the storm of Weili Zhang in the first round, you know what I'm saying? Can rely on her movement, can rely on her jab, can rely on her striking, can rely on everything and make it through round one, then this is Joanna's fight. Because Weili Zhang ain't never been in deep waters like Joanna can drag. Joanna can drag Weili Zhang into deep waters. And if Weili Zhang get in them deep waters like that, can Weili Zhang swim? Can she swim in those deep waters? Can she swim in the gutter where Joanna lives? Joanna Jędrzejczyk lives in the gutter. She lives in the gutter. Can Weili Zhang swim in the gutter? Ask yourself that question. Ask yourself that question. She doesn't need to have already. She doesn't have already faced one like that. That is fallacy. Stamina insane. Do you want me to use your accent? She doesn't need to have already faced someone like that. This is a fallacy. She only needs to be ready to deal with it now. Man, come on, man. Can she deal? But the thing is, she can be. Weili Zhang can be ready to deal with it, but can she deal with it? Is the question. She can be ready all she wants to, but can she deal with it? Because once you're in there with somebody like JJ, it's completely different. It's completely different when you in there with somebody like Joanna Jędrzejczyk, dude. This for this to be her first title defense. For this to be her first title defense, yo, this should feel. Well, no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. She's facing a monster. She's facing a monster in her first title defense. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while since she beat Andrade. It's been a while since she beat Andrade. And Joanna has fought how many times since then? Twice, maybe? Like, Joanna's fought twice. Joanna's been active. Hadn't taken a whole lot of damage. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, dude. This is crazy. This is gonna be good. Let's look at these comments. I'm not predicting a damn thing. She can deal with it because she's seen it before. Loads of fighters have. Will she? No idea. I hope so. That's all. Oh, so Stamina MC is rooting for he's rooting for Weili Zhang. And it's going to get destroyed. Ooh, BMG Excalibur. I think Joanna is going to get destroyed. Ooh, man. If I had to make an official pick on this fight, man, I'm gonna have to go with Joanna and JJ. I just feel like the movement, the striking, the defense, and I think the kicks. I think the kicks are going to be a big problem in this fight for Weili Zhang. I feel like Joanna's going to throw a lot of body kicks. I feel like Joanna's going to throw a whole lot of body kicks. You know what I'm saying? And you know, let's see. Fully rooting for Zhang. Joanna winning is terrible for the division. Why is Joanna winning terrible for the division? Why is it terrible? So is Valentina being the champion at flyweight is that bad for that division? Like, I don't understand why Joanna being the champion will be bad for the division. Joanna couldn't finish some drives. That's true, but Joanna's not a powerful striker though. That's the thing. That's the difference between a powerful striker and you know a not a volume striker. Joanna is a volume striker. You know what I'm saying? Andrade has that power. I mean, Wei Lee has that power to put Joanna away, but Wei Lee has to place that power. When you have an evasive striker that's going to keep loading you up with shots and moving and ducking and not being where you think they're going to be, then the pendulum swings into the volume strikers. Swings the volume strikers way tremendously. Wei Li Zhang has to place that power. She has to play, and Andrade has to place that power. She wasn't able to place that power on. She wasn't able to place that power on Joanna. Perfect example. Perfect example. Kuniskaya versus Aspen Ladd. Perfect example. You can't even get a better example than that. Kuniskaya versus Aspen Ladd. Yana Kuniskaya is not a powerful striker. You know what I'm saying? But Yana Kuniskaya is a volume striker and a good clinch. She's a good clinch fighter. You know what I'm saying? So she was doing what she had to do. Yana Kuniskaya was doing what she needed to do in that fight to win that fight. She was striking at Aspen Ladd from a distance. She only landed. Looks to me, she only landed one powerful strike, and that was an elbow. But the rest were touches from the jab, you know what I'm saying, a straight right, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of clinch work. Aspen Ladd, on the other hand, was able to place the power on Yana Kuniskaya and was able to put Yana Kuniskaya down with the power. Jessica Andrade was not able to place that power on Joanna Jędrzejczyk. And I don't think Weili Zhang is going to be able to place that power. So the power difference isn't really a thing for Joanna Jędrzejczyk. When you look at, I was actually a little worried about Yana Kuniskaya. I was like, oh, if Aspen Ladd touches Yana, Yana could go down. You know what I'm saying? But Joanna Jędrzejczyk has fought so many fighters that look just like Weili Zhang. Like she's fought Weili Zhang before. She's fought fighters like Weili Zhang before. So Weili Zhang to me isn't gonna bring anything to Joanna that she hasn't seen before. That's the only reason why I feel Joanna Jędrzejczyk wins this fight. I feel like it's going to be another on the feet destruction by Joanna Jędrzejczyk. I really do. I do. I really, honestly, and truly feel like it's going to be another on the feet destruction by Joanna Jędrzejczyk. A complete dismantlement of her face. Hold on, guys. Brief intermission. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Sorry, somebody was calling me. But for sure, let's see, let's see, let's look at these comments. Andrade is powerful, but she's not fast. Zhang is fast and powerful. Therefore, no, she hasn't seen that before. But the same reason doesn't mean she can't handle it. I just doubt it. Rose put, yeah, Rose pulled the upset against Joanna. She did. She really did. Like, she did. You know what I'm saying? But Rose Namajunas' striking is really, really good. What it is that people underestimated um, Rose Namajunas' striking. What Rose could do on the feet. See the hardcore people. We already know what these fighters can do. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. It's just that the masses of people who are not diehard fans, you know what I'm saying? They don't really know. They don't really look at it the same way diehard people like me. They don't look at it the same way we look at it. Look at it in a completely different way. So we knew the hardcore fans knew how good Rose Namajunas was, how good Rose was in this fight. You know what I'm saying? And going into that fight with Joanna, we knew Rose was that good. Rose could do that. You know what I'm saying? But and Zhang Wei Li, we know Zhang can put people away too, man. It's just I don't know. Rose for an easy win. No, dude, I knew it would be. I knew Rose Namajunas, especially knowing that Rose Namajunas trained with with Antonina and Valentina Shevchenko. I knew Rose's striking would be on point. I mean, Rose trained with Antonina and Valentina. We knew Rose was going to be on point as far as the striking. Valentina knew how to beat Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She knew how to beat. She knew how to beat. She knew how to beat Joanna and stuff because Valentina taught her how to. Let's see. Rose set the levels for striking even for that one round versus Jessica. JJ was out fighting for 5 rounds while Rose took it to her like nobody had before, at least not without consequence. Yeah, but Rose, the thing about Rose and Joanna Jędrzejczyk are they are two different type of fighters. Rose has power. You know what I'm saying? Rose can put you out. Rose can put you out. You know what I'm saying? Joanna Jędrzejczyk is not knocking nobody out. She's not really knocking nobody out. She's a Muay Thai fighter, man. You don't see a whole lot of those Muay Thai fighters except like Jermaine Durandame. Jermaine Durandame can put you out. Jermaine Durandame can put you out. But like Yana Kunitskaya, man, like Yana, that Muay Thai kickboxing style, like she don't really have a lot of power, man. You don't see like you don't see Valentina really putting people out with her hands either. Like Valentina head kicked and knocked out um, Jessica I. You don't really see Valentina really putting people out with her hands. So it's kind of like I put Joanna Young Jacek in that same kind of category. She ain't throwing knockout power punches. You know what I'm saying? She ain't really throwing those. So you can't really, Rose and Joanna are two different fighters. So of course they're gonna approach Jessica Andrade in two different ways because they're two different type of fighters. So, you know, but if Weili Zhang retains this belt, she has to face Tatiana Suarez next. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the one formidable force that everybody is forgetting in this division. The one formidable force that everybody keeps forgetting is Tatiana Suarez. Joanna beat the hell out of Michelle Waters. She beat the hell out of Michelle Waterson, yo. Joanna Jędrzejczyk beat the hell out of Michelle Waterson. She beat Michelle Waterson all over that damn octagon. Michelle Waterson had no business in there with Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She had no business. She should have been fighting Randa Marcos or Claudia Gadelia. She had no business in there with Claudia. I mean, she had no business in there with Joanna. She had no business. But I feel like I feel like Weili Zhang loses to Tatiana Suarez. I mean, it's just I don't know, man. That's just that's the one thing, man. That's the one person everybody keeps forgetting about when it comes to this title talk at Shawweight. Everybody's talking about the rematch between Andrade and Rose. You know, everybody talking about Weili versus Joanna. Nobody's talking about, okay, well, we're forgetting about Tatiana Suarez. You know, I mean, Tatiana Suarez floating around out there with this healed up neck injury. You know what I'm saying? We're probably gonna be seeing Tatiana Suarez here soon, y'all. I'm telling you, we might be seeing Tatiana Suarez back out here pretty soon. Now imagine that fight. Imagine that matchup between Weili Zhang versus Tatiana Suarez. Tatiana Suarez is gonna get Weili to the ground. She's gonna take Weili down. You know what I'm saying? I mean, or can Weili Zhang catch Tatiana Suarez coming in? It's those type of answers, those type of questions, man. It's those type of questions. It's those type of questions that I can't wait to see to get answered, man. But good, lots of lots of upcoming stuff, man. We got Tony versus Khabib coming up. Man, this past weekend, who should fight? Who? Somebody asked me, should I need to talk about who should fight Amanda Nunes next? Woo, man. I made a video about this. Let's see. Wait a minute. Hold on. Stamina MC. Suarez, we don't know how serious Weili's takedown defense is, but she's less well-rounded than Weili overall. She's also far less defensively responsible, and she can be hit. That might be an issue. Keen to see. Yeah, that may be an issue. Stamina MC. That could be an issue for Tatiana Suarez. That could be an issue for Tatiana Suarez. But I want to see when I talk to Tatiana Suarez on here. She said that she's been really she's been throwing a lot of lefts, which is her power hand. And she said she's been working on that left hand, and she wanted to show that left hand in the Nina Ansaroff fight. But when she got injured, she couldn't throw it. So we didn't get to see that. So I really wonder how Tatiana Suarez can place that left hand. Because we all know, guys, we know how wrestlers are with powerful strikes. We know how wrestlers can be, with powerful strikes, man. I've talked about this in the past. Jiu-jitsu people and wrestling people, they have knockout power. I mean, it is what it is. Facts are facts. Look at how Montana De La Rosa. Of course, I was going to talk about it. Look how she dropped Mara Romero Barella the other week. I mean, look at how Khabib dropped Conor. You know what I'm saying? Look at how these, these grapplers, they throw these bombs like that, man. But I've lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I wonder if Tatiana Suarez can throw it and place that left hand. What kind of power Tatiana Suarez can generate? But the takedown is what Weili is going to have to be worried about. Stylebender versus Romero. Oh yeah, Stylebender versus Romero. I wanted to talk about that too. Watch her time here. She's been leveling up in the stand-up. Can't hope she has enough time to keep up before she hits the doorman. That's right, Stamina. That's right. Oh man, hold on. Let me talk. Hey, Excalibur, remind me after I finish talking about this. Remind me to talk about Yoel versus Stylebender for sure. But as who should fight Amanda Nunes next, man? I really want to see Megan Anderson fight Amanda Nunes next. I do. As much as I say Felicia Spencer should, man, I really want to see Felicia Spencer develop some power, man. I do. I feel like Felicia Spencer throws her punches very awkwardly. You know what I'm saying? Felicia Spencer, yeah, BMG for real. Remind me, but I feel like Felicia Spencer is a very solid striker. Like she keeps her hands up really, really good. Like you can tell that Felicia Spencer is a black belt in Taekwondo. But I feel like when she throws her punches, the way she throws them, it's not generating a lot of power. Like Yana Kunitskaya. Like I know I keep talking about Yana. I love Yana, but I just feel like the way Felicia Spencer throws her punches, it's very awkward. It's very like she turns her wrist an awkward way. She turns her arm an awkward way. And I feel like it takes away from the power of Felicia Spencer. Like I feel like because Felicia Spencer is a big featherweight. I feel like Felicia can generate a lot of power. Like Pam Sorensen. Like if you look at Pam Bam Sorensen, the Invicta featherweight champion, by the way, she has upon hands. All Megan has his hand. Okay, what you mean appalling? Is that bad stamina, NC? Like, let me know. Like, let me know stamina. Is that bad? I think that's a bad term. I'm high stamina. I'm on my green right now. But I feel like if Felicia, I don't feel like Felicia has bad striking. I really don't, man. Felicia's striking is decent. Like but if you look at like Pam Sorensen, like when Pam Sorensen throws those jabs, you know what I'm saying, and when Pam throws a right hand, a straight right, it's got power behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like a real, like when you see Felicia Spencer, I mean, when you see Pam Sorensen fight, when you see Pam Sorensen punch somebody, like it's got meaning behind it. When you see Julia Budd punch somebody, it's got meaning behind it. When you see Cyborg, when you see Megan, when you see the way Norma Dumont was throwing in that fight with Megan Anderson, you know, Arpit Singh, what's up, man? No stamina. I don't think Felicia has awful hands. No, dude. I mean, Felicia is a black belt in Taekwondo. She doesn't have terrible hands. I just feel like she doesn't throw with a lot of power, man. Like Felicia got to place, like Spencer's got to place them punches, man. I want to see Felicia duck her head and swing her overhand right. Like I want to see her. I want to see Felicia Spencer land. You know what I'm saying? I mean, her striking is solid, man. She went toe to toe. She lost that fight to Chris Cyborg, but Felicia Spencer went toe to toe. Like you see how Felicia went balls to the wall in the fight with Cyborg and threw that elbow and landed that elbow clean, that Superwoman elbow, boom. Like I want to see Felicia throw, like really dig and throw her hands with some power. If Felicia Spencer can generate power behind her punches, she could be like Felicia Spencer could be one of the best featherweights in the world. She is one of the best featherweights in the world. But if Felicia Spencer, you crazy stamina, um, Felicia throw with some power, she could be good. Dude, I'm telling y'all, Norma Dumont is coming in here to knock bitches out. No, fighting Norma Dumont and Megan Anderson, you know what I'm saying? It was a huge height and reach discrepancy. That's a huge advantage that Megan Anderson have over anybody that she fights. But I'm telling you, Norma Dumont is coming into the UFC and she coming in to knock bitches out. They probably gonna do Zarafan dos Santos versus Norma Dumont. Norma coming in to knock them out. She was throwing at Megan. She was throwing heat at Megan Anderson. I wish Felicia Spencer had that kind of power. But as far as Megan Anderson, Megan Anderson got power. I've been saying this before Megan, when the first talks of Megan versus Cyborg came around. Megan Anderson got power because that punch that she landed on Norma Dumont didn't even really look like it was that hard. But dude, Megan Anderson has a lot of power, and those long rangey fighters, their power is at the end of their punches. But traditionally that's what you think. Okay, their power, they're so long, their power is at the end of their punches. You know what I'm saying? But Megan was what she hit Norma Dumont with. That was a tight punch. So I'm telling you guys, Amanda Nunes can't go out there and play at range with Megan Anderson. That is Megan Anderson versus Amanda Nunes is the most dangerous fight from Amanda Nunes at 145. You know what I'm saying? That's probably the most dangerous fight for Amanda Nunes at 145 is fucking Megan Anderson. I'm telling. Megan Anderson ducked that fight with Cyborg. Megan Anderson, she get on people's nerves. That's a fact. Mm, that's a true fact. Megan Anderson can be annoying, but Megan Anderson can fight. And if Amanda Nunes don't go in there and shoot for a takedown on Megan Anderson, try to dominate Megan on the ground, Amanda can't go out there and play on the feet with Megan Anderson, because Megan Anderson is a sniper with her fucking hands. Let's look at these comment sections. Megan's on the win streak versus 2 debutantes. Throw out the confetti. That's true, man. You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct, man. But I'm telling you, the featherweight division needs Leah Letson right now. The featherweight division needs Leonidas Letson. That's what they need. They need Leah to come in here and mix it up. Leah Letson versus Norma Dumont. Leah Letson versus Zara Dos Santos. Leah Letson versus Felicia Spencer. Let's go. Macy Chasson. What is Macy Chasson doing fighting at 135? What is Macy Chasson doing fighting at 135? Look at how good this 145-pound division could actually be. Leah Letson, Macy Chasson, Jermaine Durandame. Man, Aspen Ladd needs to go up to 145. I mean, 145 can has a lot of potential. They need to get Leah Letson fighting at 145. They need to get Macy Chasson fighting at 145. They need to get Aspen Ladd fighting at 145. Jermaine Durandame, Pam Sorensen from Invicta. Pam Sorensen for damn sure need to be in the UFC fighting at 145. You know, even Yana Kunitskaya can fight at 145. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, 145 could be so fucking. Now you got Norma Dumont. I don't care, man. Norma Dumont is a good fighter. She looked like a good fighter out there. She got knocked out by Megan Anderson, but she looked like a decent fighter out there. You know what I'm saying? She looked like a decent fighter. So I got to give her a credit. You know, she went balls to the wall out there with Megan Anderson. She threw the finish. She threw the finish, Megan Anderson. UFC needs more than Leah Lesson. Yeah, but Leah Lesson would be a good addition to. She'd be a good addition to get up in there and put some depth and put some numbers to the division, bro. Like, I mean, I don't understand. I mean, I understand why Macy Chasson ain't fighting at 145 because there's not a whole lot of fights for Macy Chasson. But Macy needs to. Dude, Macy could be held at 145. Think about Macy Chasson, Macy Chasson is she's fought as high as lightweight. She's a lightweight in kick. She fought in kickboxing as a lightweight. I mean, so Macy could really be like Macy Chasson versus Megan Anderson. Imagine. It'd be a beautiful fight. But you know, Leah Letson, Macy Chasson, Jermaine Durandame, Holly. You can even put Holly up there. And then, you know, shit, make a fucking division, yo. Make a division. Make a division, man. Make a damn division. Let's do it. 145 has so much potential, man. There's so much potential. That's why I tunes into Invicta featherweight action and Bellator featherweight action. I love featherweight fights. I can't wait to see Kat Zingano fight in featherweight in Bellator. I can't wait till Kat Zingano makes her debut. And you know what I'm saying? I was so happy to see Kat Zingano go up in the UFC when she fought Megan. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, come on, they gonna cut Kat like that, man. Like, damn, I wanted to see Kat. Felicia Spencer versus Kat Zingano? Just imagine Felicia Spencer versus Kat Zingano. Wow. Let's see. Yeah, it's crazy, man, how they cut Kat. They did Kat wrong, man. They did Kat Zingano wrong when she was climbing her way back up at bantamweight. She was climbing her way back up at bantamweight. She had beat Man Reynaud, who was on the streak. Kat Zingano was she was one more fight from being in title contention. Kat Zingano was one win away from being in title contention at bantamweight. Fucking crazy. Stylebender versus Romero. Yeah, man. This is what I want y'all to do first of all before I start talking about this. I need all of y'all that's watching. I need about a 30-second. I need a 30-second brief intermission here. Boy, gotta go drain the main vein. But I need y'all to hit that like button. Two things for me. Hit that like button, and I need y'all to share this video wherever you can share it in 30 seconds. Because I am running to drain the main vein. But I need y'all to do that for your boys. Help this channel grow, man. I need y'all to share this video and hit this like button, guys. And I'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, guys, I'm back. 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 Did you guys share the video? Did you guys like the video? Did you guys hit the like button? Did you at least do that for your boy? Did you at least do that for your boy? Golly, I don't ask for much over here. Jeez. Anyways, guys. Anyways, so Stylebender versus Yoel Romero, man. I think this is a gimme fight. This is a gimme fight for both of them. They're giving Izzy somebody who's on a 2-fight losing streak. They giving Yoel Romero another title shot. So is Yoel Romero the Holly Holm of the middleweight division? Is Yoel Romero the Holly Holm of the middleweight division, y'all? Please, somebody answer that question for me. I feel like he get that Holly Holm treatment. I mean, he may deserve it. People say, "Oh, he deserves it. He deserves it." No, he really doesn't. Yeah, it's a lose-lose for Stylebender, man. Because if he loses this fight, if Yoel Romero goes out here and Hail Mary fucks up Stylebender, then that'll be the craziest shit ever. You know what I'm saying? But two, he'll have to fight somebody he just lost to. Izzy probably won't get the rematch. But he'll either have to fight Robert Whitaker or Paulo Costa, and Yoel has lost to both of them. If he wins, people will say Romero's washed up. 2-fight loser streak. Exactly. No, Romero has far more wins. It's far more exciting to watch too. Far more exciting to watch. Man, he's been boring in his last few fights. Man, the fight with Paulo Costa was all Paulo Costa. What? What? I mean, are you saying he went out there and beat Paulo Costa? No, he did not go out there and beat Paulo Costa. He lost that fight to Paulo Costa. He lost that fight to Paulo Costa. And Paulo Costa beats Israel Adesanya. I don't care what nobody says. He beats Israel Adesanya. Paulo Costa is going to destroy Israel Adesanya if they meet. If Izzy beats Yoel and has to fight Paulo Costa next, he is going to lose to Paulo Costa. Paulo Costa is a fucking monster. He's a fucking animal. People sleeping on Paulo Costa. That's who people are sleeping on in the middleweight division is Paulo Costa. Paulo Costa is the sleeping giant at middleweight. Now, Izzy wants to call him Juice Monkey, all this shit. Telling y'all, man, that's the motherfucker who's gonna fuck Izzy's world up. Is Paulo Costa. Dude. Listen, I've been telling y'all about Paulo Costa for a long time. I've been preaching. Go look through my videos if you don't believe me. I've been telling people that Paulo Costa is a different type of animal in there with Israel Adesanya. Yeah, I know Romero's crazy, Marcus Bell. We'll see. People say Calvin will destroy it. Kelvin Gastelum only lost the last round or two, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where it really took off was the last couple of rounds for he had a Izzy had an iffy round. I think it was two or three was an iffy round that you could have say went to Izzy and then those last two rounds. But Kelvin Gastelum was in there with Izzy, dude. He hurt Israel Adesanya, dude. He hurt Kelvin Gastelum hurt Israel Adesanya. He hurt him. I think Yoel is more of a threat than Paulo. Yoel is unpredictable. Okay, that's true, Stamina. Paulo is a one-trick pony. Man, Paulo, yeah, but that one trick that Paulo got is enough to end a fight in seconds. That one trick that Paulo got can end a fight in seconds. Seconds. And I mean seconds. Paulo start landing them hard hooks on Israel Adesanya, man. Izzy going down, son. He going down. Yeah, but Yoel's unpredictability is a huge thing for him, man. It's a huge advantage for Yoel because you never know what Yoel's gonna do, but Izzy can see stuff like that coming. Like he's seen Robert Whitaker coming. He knew what Robert Whitaker was gonna do. Romero has to be on something, man. I don't know. Man, Yoel's just got good genetics, man. That's all it is. Thank his parents, man. Thank his parents. Thank his mom. Thank his dad. They made him. They made him. But he's a clean athlete. He's a clean athlete. So is Paulo Costa, man. Clean, clean, clean athletes. They're Aztec warriors, man. But I'm telling you, man, I just feel like, I feel like Israel Adesanya's days as champion are very numbered. I feel like he may beat Yoel Romero. He may beat Yoel on points, grind out a decision. But, Paulo Costa is always lurking out there in the background. He's going to have to face Paulo Costa. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's going to have to. If he wins or loses this fight, he could end up fighting Paulo Costa. You know what I'm saying? They can make Paulo fight another fight before he gets a title shot, or they can put Paulo right into the title shot. Especially if Izzy wins this fight, they're definitely going to make Paulo Costa versus Izzy, and Paulo's going to kill him. Paulo's going to kill him. That's the dark horse of the division. That's the dark horse of the middleweight division. Paulo said he ready to fight. Now he wanted to fight. He was campaigning that he was ready to fight Izzy. He had that he tore his bicep. He injured his bicep. So he was saying, it's a 6-month layoff, and he was 3 months in. Paulo was like, "Let's fight," but he's not cleared by doctors to fight, so he can't fight. So that is why Yoel Romero is getting the title shot, is because Paulo Costa is not cleared to fight. So, but that's the one. That's the one. That's the one, guys. That's the one for sure. That's the one for sure, guys. But I'm excited for this weekend of fights, man, to see what's gonna happen. See what's gonna happen with ZHANG and Joanna Young J Chat. Y'all know it's Team JJ over here. Team JJ, stand up. Let's go. Let's see. Anything else y'all want to talk about before your boy gets off of here, off this live chat? Appreciate you guys coming in and mixing it up with your boy for sure. Appreciate you guys coming in and mixing it up with your boy. Let's see. Anybody? Y'all don't want none of that flyweight smoke, so I ain't gonna hit y'all with that. Y'all don't want none of that flyweight smoke. Oh boy, I cracked myself up. Let's see. Wait a minute, guys. Did I lose you? Please tell me I didn't use it. Oh, Benavidez, man. Let's see. Did I lose you? Did I lose you? Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Am I back? Am I live? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Let's see. He said, quit singing. All right. No more pit pat punches from JJ. Marcus Bell, what you talking about, man? What you talking about? Benavidez, man. Oh, man, that sucks for Joseph Benavidez, dude. But I was talking about women's flyweight, dog. They don't want to. They don't want none of that women's flyweight smoke. They don't. That's what I'm talking about. BMG X Cow. They don't want none of that women's flyweight smoke. Israel has Logan's run ahead of him. Costa Cannonier, maybe Till. Yikes. Yeah, man. He got some killers, dude. I don't think he gonna make it through all of those, man. If Izzy can make it through Costa Cannonier and Till, woof, he's a killer. He's a killer, dude. If he can make it through them, that's a killer. But I don't see him making it through Costa. I don't see him making through Costa, and I don't see him beating Darren Till down like that. JJ, aka the unanimous decision queen. Come on, Marcus Bell. Why you coming for JJ like that, man? What has JJ done to make you not like her like that, bro? Ah, smoke. That's all you have is smoke, BJ. No fire over there. Oh, stamina MC, man. See, here you come, man. Here you come. Stamina, man. You know, dude, listen. You know what I say. You know what I say is the truth, man. You know I only speak the truth. You know it. You know it. You just don't want to admit it. You just don't want to see it because you don't want to believe it. Man, Stan, I want to see Zhang versus Shevchenko. Nah, man, Shevchenko she got contenders at flyweight that she need to be worried about. You know what I'm saying? She need Shevchenko need to worry about what's coming her way at flyweight. That's what because she got some killers emerging at flyweight. That's what she needs to be worried about. She don't need to be worried about what's going on down at strawweight and shit. Wait a minute, I think I lost y'all again, did I? Anyway, yeah, she need to be worried about what's going on, what's coming her way at flyweight. She don't need to be worried about what's coming her way. She don't need to be worried about what's going on with strawweight. She need to be worried about flyweight. Shit. Valentina need to mind her business. Zhang don't need to be fighting no Valentina. Valentina need to be worrying about what's coming. Cause they coming. Cause they coming. But guys, I'm not gonna be on here all night with y'all, man. I just wanted to come on and talk a little bit. Let y'all, you know what I'm saying. Does the King of Crayons take his belt back? You know, that's only if Triple C wants to fight again at flyweight. He's a prize fighter now, man. Triple C is he's a prize fighter now. He's a prize fighter, so we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Nothing whatsoever is coming Valentina Shevchenko's way. Her toughest fights have already happened. Plain sailing from here on out. Light work. Stamina. Oh, Stamina MC, man. Oh, Stamina MC, man. You are so funny. Well, Stamina MC, what we're gonna have to do is agree to disagree on that topic right there, my friend. We're gonna have to agree to disagree on that topic right there, buddy. Because what I said about this division is coming true, man. All of that bullshit that they put in when they made that bullshit ass ranking system. I said once Valentina clears all of that bullshit out the way, she'll get to the meat of the division. She'll get to the real challenges at 125. But until then, she's gonna keep weeding these girls. She's gonna keep mowing these girls down until the real challenges hit her at 125. When the real challenges come to Valentina Shevchenko at 125, then we'll really see Valentina defending her belt, having to defend her belt. She hadn't had to defend her belt. She hadn't really fought to defend her belt. She hadn't had any challenges. Chukagian wasn't a challenge. I wasn't a challenge. Carmouche wasn't a challenge. Nobody's giving her a challenge. She's beating down these one-dimensional fighters, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Pick one fighter that's gonna beat the bullet. I think there's a handful of them that are gonna give Valentina a problem. It's not just one fighter. It's a handful of them. You already know who they are. I've said them many times. There's about four of them. There's about four fighters that are going to give Valentina some problems at 125. Me, haha, nothing but veal and venison left at 125. Oh, you're so funny, Stamina MC. Stamina MC, you're such a character, man. You're such a character, Stamina. Can't hear the live chat. Clay Dog, I don't know, man. You need to fix something. Um, Macy Barber. I'm gonna have to name it. Macy Barber, Roxanne Modafferi, Montana De La Rosa, and with work, with an evolution, after hitting her next level, Jillian Robertson for sure. After Jillian hits her next level and levels up, Jillian's got to level up. When Jillian Robertson levels up, absolutely. Montana De La Rosa needs a little bit more, needs another level up, then De La Rosa will be ready. Roxanne Modafferi, ready for the pickings. Roxanne Modafferi, ready for the pickings. She's ready for the pickings. Zhang versus Bullet will be interesting. Yep, it would be. Roxanne Modafferi ready to go in there. I hope Roxanne Modafferi takes the fight with Valentina Shevchenko after Joanne Calderwood. You know what I'm saying? Joanne Calderwood might be a good challenge for Valentina. It's kind of hard to put that in there. Marcus Bell, stop. And Marcus Bell, stop it. Stop it, Marcus Bell. Okay, Clay Dog, all the names that you named are garbage. Barbara De La Rosa Robertson, Valentina Shevchenko has been fighting along. Those women have been alive. BJ, you talk as if Valentina Shevchenko is a stationary target. She gets better too. They'll never catch her. Okay, Stamina Man, I'm telling you, bro. Okay, man. I hear you, bro. You know, but you got to look at potential, bro. You got to look at potential, man. You got to look at that when these fighters peak, the fighters that I name, when they peak, think about what Macy Barber, if Macy Barber gets her shit together, think about what Macy Barber could really be. Much as I don't like Macy Barber, think about what Macy Barber, think about her potential, man, what Macy Barber could really be. She could be a hell of a force in that division, dude. Montana De La Rosa looked absolutely amazing the other night versus Romel Barella. Think about when Montana De La Rosa levels up, when Montana De La Rosa gets to that next level, and you see how good she is. You know what I'm saying? Imagine the potential of Montana De La Rosa. You gotta look at what's already there. You gotta look at the skill sets that are already there. Look at the skill sets that are already there, and then imagine them getting better with those skill sets. Imagine them getting better with those skill sets. Jillian Robertson is an excellent jiu-jitsu player. Excellent. Probably has the best jiu-jitsu in the division. And what Jillian needs to work on is her striking. That's what Jillian needs to work on is her striking. She only has one hole in her game, and that's her striking. Montana De La Rosa has no holes on the ground. And you can only say the hold that Montana has is her striking, a partial hold, because her striking looked sure as hell looked good in the last fight. Let's see. Let me look at what the comments got to say. Meh. Marcus Bell. The bullet will get her 10 title wins by the time these chicks peak. Psych. I'm looking at potential. What they're capable of has nothing to do with what they'll face. They can all be better. Maybe they can even, but they'll never be better. No, sir. I'm not never saying that they would be better. I never said they would be better martial artists than Valentina Shevchenko. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying, as far as a fight with each other, you know what I'm saying? A fight with each other, it's not like these girls that I named are not bringing anything to the table against Valentina Shevchenko. It's not like they're not really. It's not like that they're not bringing things to the table. You saying Jessica I'm pretty sure you saying Jessica I can beat up Macy Barber. I mean, you think I think Macy Barber would beat Jessica I. I'm pretty sure she could beat Jessica I. I'm pretty sure Jillian Robertson would beat Alexis Davis. I mean, apparently Viviane Araújo was fast tracked to a title shot when she beat Alexis Davis. You know what I'm saying? She was fast tracked to a title shot. Got her ass beat. Antonina Shevchenko, even though she's not going to fight Valentina, Antonina Shevchenko ain't beating nobody. I mean, shit. Us De La Rosa will have to get through some people to fight Valentina. Oh, she'll have to get through some people for sure. She but think about it. Who's gonna beat her? You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a couple of fighters that I can think of that's ranked ahead of her that can beat De La Rosa. But who realistically? Let's see. Realistically they'll probably feed Alexis Davis to Montana De La Rosa next, or maybe Viviane Araújo since she lost that fight, or maybe Lauren Murphy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Viviane Araújo, De La Rosa beats Viviane Araújo. You know what I'm saying? Alexis Davis, Montana De La Rosa beats Alexis Davis. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so let's get it going. Let's go, dude. Come, don't put Viviane Araújo in the top echelon of that division, bro. Don't put Viviane Araújo in the top echelon. Don't put Viviane Araújo in the same conversation as you're putting Chukagian and Jessica I mean, come on, man. Come on. She beat Alexis Davis. She beat Alexis Davis. Come on. Come on now. Come on. Robinson couldn't get past Calvillo. Jillian Robinson fought Cynthia Calvillo before she was in the UFC. Don't play Jillian Robinson like that. And that's when Jillian Robinson was struggling to make strawweight. So don't play Jillian like that. Casey would too. Grasso would give her problem. Alexa Grasso would give her problem. Oh, I keep forgetting Alexa Grasso is coming into this division. Huh? That throws a wrench in everything at flyweight. Alexa Grasso is coming. Cynthia Calvillo is coming. Huh? Nice. I don't think that big. Hey, stamina. Is Courtney Casey coming to flyweight? Is Courtney Casey coming to flyweight? I don't know. But I forgot about Alexa Grasso and Cynthia Calvillo moving up to flyweight. That makes things very fucking interesting. Uh-huh. Wow. Good one. Good one, Stamina NC. Good one, Stamina NC. Nice. Okay. That does throw a wrench in a lot of shit. That throws a wrench in a lot of shit. But you can't. But Jillian Robertson is leaps and bounds better than she was when she fought Cynthia Calvillo, dude. That was years ago. Come on now. The war get juicy. Yeah, man. That is crazy that I forgot about those girls coming up. Ooh. But I mean, Alexa Grasso is very similar to Veronica Macedo, man. And you've seen how Jillian Robertson dealt with Veronica Macedo. Jillian Robertson went out there and beat the hell out of Veronica Macedo. She beat the hell out of Veronica Macedo. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't worry me when it comes to those established fighters like De La Rosa and Robertson. Like those girls coming in, man, it doesn't really bother me. I feel like Roxanne Modafferi, what I'm saying, is solid enough in her skill set to not really be worried about those additions. Cynthia Calvillo, I feel, is the one that'll make a lot of noise at 125. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, those girls got to come in and they got to fight. I mean, those girls coming up from strawweight, they got to go in and they got to fight the likes of Jillian Robertson. They got to fight the likes of Montana De La Rosa. They got to fight the likes of Macy Barber. They got to fight the likes of, what I'm saying, Ariane Lipsky. You know what I'm saying? They got to fight those girls. You know what I'm saying? And the Molly McCanns. You know what I'm saying? Hell, Priscilla Cachoeira knocking bitches out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put Priscilla Cachoeira in that category, but I mean, they got to go up there and fight those girls. I mean, that's gonna make it real interesting at 125 with the addition of those girls in there. I don't even know who that is, but yeah, man. So it's gonna be, JJ Aldrich floating around at flyweight. Ooh, flyweight is getting man. I didn't even think about that. And then you guys know Tatiana Suarez was hunting fights at 125. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if Tatiana Suarez was to, if she didn't get the belt at 125. Imagine Tatiana Suarez going up to 125, not having to cut down to 115, yo. Juliana Pena has circled rumors of going down to 125. Imagine Juliana Pena at 125. That's kind of scary. That's kind of scary. Imagine a Juliana Pena at 125. That's very scary. That's very scary. So, damn, y'all just threw a wrench at me, man. Stamina MC, man, you just came in here and fucked me all up. Threw a wrench at me. I forgot, but man, Modafferi will send Jillian Robinson and Montana back too. I don't know, man. I just don't think you believe enough in. I don't think you believe enough that those girls are good fighters, bro. I don't think you do. I don't think you do, man. I don't think you see. I'm just trying to figure out what it is that I'm seeing that you guys are not seeing. Like that's the only thing I'm trying to figure out is what is it that they are not seeing? Because when I'm looking at these girls fight, I see a very dominant skill set from both of these girls. Now, of course, everybody loses a fight. You know what I'm saying? But the fights that these girls win, they're very dominant. They're very, very, very dominant fights. You know what I'm saying? It's I don't know. Pena is too highly ranked to move anytime soon. Suarez was down to take a short notice fight, but she only walks at 130. Odd. So she not move permanent. Yeah, that's true. And then you guys, oh yeah, guys, I know you guys gonna throw a side eye when I say this. But Nico Montano looking to go back down to 125 too. Nico Montano looking to go back down to 125. You guys think Nico can redeem herself at 125? What you guys think? Because she put on a hell of a fight against Juliana Pena, man. Very dominant performance against Juliana Pena. You know what I'm saying? Good fight. And you guys think that Nico Montano can go stir shit up at 125? Because what a story. What a story. And Nico's already beat Montana De La Rosa on the Ultimate Fighter. You know what I'm saying? But that's like what a storyline that can be. Stamina MC, dude. Stamina MC. Do you guys think Nico could redeem herself at 125? I feel like she'd gain a lot of fans. I feel like she would regain a whole lot of fans if she went back down and won a fight at 125. I really feel like she would. She's the former champion. Whether we want to accept that or not, Nico Montano is the former champion. She went back down to 125 and started shaking shit up. They'll throw her against a top 5. If Nico was to go down to 125, if she was to tell him, I want to fight at 125, Nico, they would give her a top 5. Who would they give her? Viviani? Well, she's not top 5, but who would they? Jennifer Maya? Chukagian? Who would they give to Nico Montano? And what if Nico Montano won that fight? Be crazy. I don't think they would give her the shot against Valentina. I think they would make her wait. But what if Nico Montano went back down to 125 and start stirring shit up? That'd be fucking crazy. Nah, Stamina MC. We're saying Valentina's on a whole other level, and you're not. No. I see how good Valentina Shevchenko is. I recognize that, dude. But I mean, it's not like the rest of the division is not garbage like everybody is saying that it is, man. That's the only thing I'm trying to say is everybody's saying the rest of the division is garbage, and that's just not true, man. That's just not. That's a false statement, and it becomes a narrative. It becomes the norm for people and journalists to say, oh, the gap between Valentina and the rest of the division. I don't see that gap, guys. I don't see this. I don't see that gap. I feel like it's some girls that can make it interesting with Valentina. Valentina is not immortal. She's not immortal. She can be beat. She can definitely be beat. You all said Antonina was going to come in and wreak havoc too, and Roxanne Modafferi handed Antonina her ass on a silver platter. She handed the hype train Antonina Shevchenko her ass on a silver platter. Valentina Shevchenko is indeed somewhere else, but technically that's my reference of a decent. Well, for one, where you go wrong at Stamina MC, I haven't even read your whole comment. The first where you think you went wrong in that last comment is that Katlyn Chookagian is a well-rounded fighter. She's not. Let's look and see here. Reference over. If I compare chicks to her, so good for them. Katlyn Chookagian is not a well-rounded fighter. We obviously saw that. Chookagian is not a well-rounded fighter, bro. She's not. If Valentina would have put Montana De La Rosa on her back like that, what do you think would have happened? What do you think would if Jillian Robertson was working on her back like that? If Valentina gets Jillian Robertson down like that, do you think that Valentina Shevchenko, you think Jillian just gonna lay there and get TKO? I doubt that. Even right now, even with the skill sets right now, you go to the ground with one of those girls, you're going to the ground with somebody who's gonna be working for you. Thing about the difference between them two is Montana is position over submission. She likes to dominate. She's a wrestling background. She likes to be in a dominant position. She's going to work to get to that dominant position. Jillian Robertson is submission over position. Doesn't matter where you are, Jillian Robertson can submit you from anywhere, any position, anywhere. Look at when come on, man. Look at the submission of Emily Whitmire. Come on, man. Jillian Robertson can submit anyone from anywhere. Jesus. Anyway, we're not talking about that. But she's not. Katlyn Chookagian is not well-rounded. Jessica Eye is not well-rounded. And we've seen that in the fight with Miesha Tate. She's not well-rounded. Dude, it's not many girls in the division who can fight Maycee Barber's pressure off like that. When Roxanne Modafferi did it. But Maycee Barber never had a chance to tee off on Roxanne Modafferi. You know what I'm saying? Jillian Robertson, that's what Jillian Robertson lacks, is the striking. That's why I say Jillian Robertson needs to work on her striking. That's why I say that. Jillian took an L from Mayra Bueno Silva. Yes, she did take that L from Silva. She took that L from Mayra Bueno Silva. But going to the ground with Maycee Barber, with Jillian Robertson, not too many girls are going to come out. Jillian Robertson is a softie. Ask Sarah Froder how soft Jillian Robertson is. Ask Veronica Macedo how soft Jillian Robertson is. Ask Molly McCann how soft Jillian Robertson is. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Y'all hate on Jillian, boy. Y'all hate on Jillian Robertson, man. That's okay. Just be looking out, because she'll be live on No Filter MMA very soon. She'll she'll be on No Filter MMA very soon. And you guys can say that. You guys can talk to Jillian live. Oh boy. I love getting the Savage on No Filter MMA. The Savage is so fun to talk to. Jillian Robertson is so fun to talk to, man. And she's one of the hardest working girls. She's one of the hardest working fighters I've ever interviewed. One of the hardest working fighters I've ever interviewed. Love Jillian Robertson. Love talking to Jillian Robertson. But yeah, man. A lot of challenges ahead of Valentina at 125. Telling y'all though. Y'all will understand it one day. I like Jillian and her awkward giggle. She's a good lass. But she's got so much to do, bro. Oh, she does, for sure. Answer your question earlier. What was your question? What was your question, Stamina? Let me look back and see. Okay. Let me frame it another way then. Excluding Valentina Shevchenko, who in the division right now is overall more rounded than Caitlin Chukadian, in your opinion? Who is high level in all facets of their game? Dude, Caitlin Chukadian is not a high level grappler. She is not a high level grappler. I don't know how many times I have to tell you. You can't use Caitlin Chukadian as the standard, because she is not well rounded. She is not well rounded. She preached a well rounded game. Caitlin Chukadian is not well rounded. She's not. Montana De La Rosa is more well rounded than her. Come on now. Stop. That's not what I said. No, that is what you said, Stamina. You can't use Caitlin Chukadian as the standard. Stamina, you crazy. You can't use Chukadian as the standard. Your question was, who in the division right now is overall more well-rounded than Caitlin Chukadian? You can't use Chukadian as the standard because she is not well-rounded. She's not. She is not well-rounded. We've seen it. We have constantly, Montana De La Rosa has constantly showed you a well-rounded game. And what do you refuse to accept? Is that she is a well-rounded fighter. She has showed you a well-rounded game. She's one of the only I wouldn't say that she's one of the only fighters, but she's one of the few fighters that is ranked in that division that is actually showing a well-rounded game. Macy Barber is not showing a well-rounded game because she got dominated on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Andrea KGB Lee. She has good takedown defense. You can't really say that she's a good grappler. She's not a standard. She's a reference point. You can't use her as a reference point because she is not well-rounded. No matter which fighter I were to name, either of them are not people. Wait a minute. Either there are people better or not. You should be able to say something to that effect. Montana De La Rosa. There's the answer to your question. I've said it more than once. Roxanne Modafferi. Roxanne Modafferi is more well-rounded than Caitlin Chukadian. It ain't Jennifer Maya. It ain't Anarujo. Alexis Davis, but Alexis Davis done been beat up so bad that she's not the same Alexis Davis that she once was. So, I mean, what you got? Let me look at the flyweight rankings, as a matter of fact. Look at the flyweight rankings. Let me look at the UFC flyweight rankings. Let me just pull up the rankings. I'm tired of this shit. Yes, Modafferi is more well-rounded than Caitlin Chukagian. That's not hard to fathom. Chukagian is a decent striker. That's it to Caitlin Chukagian. She's not a well-rounded fighter. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can y'all hear me? Uh-oh. Am I back? Am I back, y'all? Am I back? Let me know. Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Hey, am I back? Am I back? Hey, I'm back. Okay. Let me go back to what I was doing, man. I'm not gonna sit here and keep arguing with you, Stamina MC. I'm back, y'all. Okay, so let's look at the women's flyweight rankings here. I got them pulled up right here. Let's see here. Okay, Joanne Calderwood. You can say she's well rounded. Lauren Murphy, yeah. Andrea Lee, Viviane Araújo, hell no. Macy Barber, hell no. Alexis Davis, yes, but she's a '97 Honda Civic with 250,000 miles on it. Number 11, Montana De La Rosa, well-rounded. Antonina Shevchenko, not well-rounded. Not at all well-rounded. It's Antonina Shevchenko. Ji Young Kim, Poliana Botelho, you can say she's well-rounded. Molly McCann is trying to round out her game some. Molly McCann ranked ahead of Jillian Robertson. I just saw that. Wow. Wow. Did I see that right? Yeah, Molly McCann ranked above Jillian Robertson. Poliana Botelho ranked above Jillian Robertson. Ji Kim ranked above Jillian Robertson. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Okay. Um, yeah. So I mean, you have a couple of well-rounded fighters that's ranked in the division. A few, just a couple. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. Hey, Stamina. We can do it right now, son. We can do it right now, son. Anytime, anytime, anytime. Hold on. Okay. Send your email, Stamina. I got about 20 more minutes on his Stamina. Let me get it set up, Stamina. Go ahead. Send me your email. I'm gonna put y'all on pause right quick. Don't go nowhere. Shoot your email, Stamina MC. I'll put you on right now. Anybody else want to get on and get some of the smoke? You got. Where your email at, Stamina MC? Let's go. Where you at, Stamina? Stamina, you want a piece of this? You want a piece of this? Stamina want a piece. Stamina want a piece of the action, boy. I don't see that email, Stamina, though. Where that email at, Stamina? You asked me to do something, Stamina, and I've done it. I do that, get him. Come on, Stamina, where you at? Where you at? Where are you, Stamina? BMG can get involved too. Anybody can get the smoke. My lines are always open. Anybody can get the smoke. My lines are always open. I don't see no emails. Stamina, you ain't with it, man. Exactly, BMG. He don't want no smoke, man. Oh, stamina. Oh, stamina. You don't even have to turn your camera on, stamina. It could just be audio. Cause I can't get the camera. I can't get the camera to show up on here anyways. Cause I gotta mess with the. I gotta mess with the stuff on here, man, to get the actual camera. The cameras on there, man. But I can get the audio. So what's up? What's up, stamina? You can always get the smoke, bro. You can always get the smoke. Oh boy, I cracked myself up. Stamina, where you at? I got 10 to 15 good minutes for you, Stamina. Where you at? I literally just wrote it in. Stamina, where that email address at, man? You want to get in? You want to get in? We can get in, Stamina. Stamina said he want the smoke. He said he want to give me some smoke on my live stream. I'm waiting on him, y'all. I'm waiting on him. Anybody else want to jump in? You got to have Google Hangouts. Anybody else want to jump on the line? You guys contest anything anything I say. I am open to debate. I am very open to debate. If you got Google Hangouts, all you gotta do is shoot me an email. I'll send a video call, and we'll make it very easy. We'll make it very, very easy for you guys. Mm-hmm. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Wiggle, 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 where you at? Y'all see how quiet Stamina done got, man. Arpit, what you got, man? Shoot your email. What you got, Arpit, saying you trying to get in too? Man, y'all ain't. I mean, I'm about to get off it, man. Y'all ain't shooting no emails, man. Y'all ain't trying to get down with the get down like that. It's all good. I wouldn't want to debate with me either. I wouldn't want to debate with me either, man. I wouldn't want to debate with me either. Oh man, I wouldn't want to debate with me either. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Y'all don't want no smoke, man. Let me see. Let me get my microphone back here, y'all. Let me get my microphone back. Okay, y'all. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me get my shit back on here right quick so I can see these comments. Hold on, hold on. Okay. All right, I'm back. The Discord account. Hold on, Stamina. Let me see. I do have Discord, but you talking about let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. Hold on, Stamina. Hold on. Oh, we about to get it popping in here. Hey, when you type it, Stamina put a space between, at and Gmail. So therefore it won't read through as an email address. During the whole game plan, to send around point fight 5 rounds. At this point, she's not finished. The entire game plan needs to be centered around going 5 hard rounds. Caleb Levini, you are the GOAT. Thank you for saying that. That's what I've been trying to say. Test. Anyone seeing my comments? I'm not seeing user. No, I'm not seeing it, Stamina. I'm not seeing it. But when you write out your email address, put a space somewhere in there, so I know that. So it won't read as an email address. That's probably why it's not letting you do it. Let me see, man. I'm trying to get you on here, man. Stamina. Let me see. Stamina. Let me see, Stamina. Um, Let me see, Stamina. Hold on. No, Stamina. I don't have you on my contacts. No, Stamina. Let's see. Hold on, Stamina. I'm logging into my I forgot my password. Hold on, Stamina. Hold on, man. See, I'm having to go through hoops to get Stamina MC on here, man. I'm gonna get you on here, Stamina, one way or the next. Let me see. Reset password. Won't take me but a second. Marcus Bell, come on, man. Give up more credit than that. All right, man. I'm on Discord, bro. Now, where do I go from here? Where do I go from here? All right, Stamina. There you go, Stamina. I see you, bro. What's up, man? Hey, shoot that email to me, Stamina. BFG Caliber. All right, where you at, Stamina? Send me that email address, man. Let's go. Let's go. Time is ticking. Time is ticking. Time is ticking, Stamina MC. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. I see what you mean. Yeah, I see the screenshots. DMB at gmail.com. All right, man. All right, man. I'm sending you an invite on Google Hangouts, man. Check it out. Uh-oh. Women in combat sports. What's up? Okay, man. So, all right, Stamina. I sent you the invite on Google Hangouts, man. You gotta approve it, bro. You gotta approve it, man. You gotta approve it. You gotta approve it. Come on, Stamina. You moving slow. Get ready for the accent, y'all. He coming. Arpit, I need your email address, bro. Arpit Singh, I need your email address, man. I need y'all email address before I can add you. I can't chat with you, man, if you don't approve that. If you don't approve that request, man. Let's see. I can't do nothing with your stamina, man. I can't. If I let me see, y'all. I can't see. There we go. Okay, guys, we got Arpit Singh in the building. All right, guys, I'm getting Arpit. Excuse me. I got Stamina MC coming in hot. Coming in hot. Let's see. Let me see, man. Let's see. Mm, mm, not getting nothing, man. I tried to call. Let's see. Let's see. Wait a minute, guys. Hold on, guys. Wait a minute, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. I'm gonna call him on Skype, y'all. Hangouts is just not dependable, man. Let's see. Let's see. Stamina MC. There we go. Let's see. Get on your Skype, Stamina. Get on your Skype. Get on your Skype, bro. Anyways, guys, he don't want no smoke. Stamina don't want the smoke. He don't want the smoke. He don't want the smoke. He don't want the smoke. It's just as simple as that. I done tried to call him on multiple. Stamina gonna be like, "What, man? This dude's trying to mess with me." Tried to call him in, man. Hey, Arpit Singh, you got Skype, man? Because Hangouts is not very dependable like it used to be. It doesn't work that well for me anymore. I don't know why. Um, doesn't work that well. This is a madness. Yes, it is a madness, man. Open your Skype, bro. Open your Skype, homie. I tried to call you on Skype. Skype is the only thing that works on my computer with while I'm doing a live stream, dude. It doesn't cause it to mess up. So Skype is the best option for me, man. But I said I was only gonna be on here for a little bit longer, man. Be careful what you ask for, Stamina. That's what I'm trying to tell him, man. Be careful what you ask for. Stamina don't want to smoke. So I see now he don't want to smoke. And it is what it is. Come on, Stamina, get on your Skype, bro. I'm trying to call you right now as we speak. We have, but I'm calling you on Skype, and it's telling me that you're not online. This is a man. I tried to give y'all some smoke before the night. My Skype been on. Oh man, come on. My Skype been on. Waiting for you to accept my friend invitation, man. It's waiting on you to. Let me see. Let me. I'm gonna look for you one more time, Stamina. Stamina MC. Yeah, man. There you go. Been calling you, man. I don't get nothing. Hey, Arpit Singh, you on Skype, bro? I'm trying to get y'all on. You want to talk? Stamina, you got a lot to say? Give me your Skype name then. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, Stamina, I'm going to type it in the comment section. It is, let's see, it's just No Filter MMA. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see, man. Let me go back here. Let's see. Skype profile. There we go. All right, hold on, man. Live colon. It's got my old podcast name on it. There you go. There you go, Stamina. Right there. Right there in the comment section, my friend. Give me a ring. Arpit Singh, where you at? Arpit Singh. Let's go. We'll get Stamina MC since he want to talk some of this flyweight shit. Got about 10 more minutes on here, man. About 10 more minutes. Yeah, man, it's it's live colon and it's the podcast name before I changed it to No Filter MMA, Sports Scrutiny Live. So give it a ring, man. Give it a ring. Give it a ring. I know Arpit Singh. I mean, I know Stamina, man. Okay. Except, there you go. I see you, my friend. I see you, my friend. Now I'm calling you. Uh-oh. There you go. There you go, Stamina name on it. There you go. There you go, Stamina. So whatever you watching, like if you watching me, you got to turn it off because it'll echo, bro. Can you hear me?
Very, very faintly.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Really, really quiet.
What about now? Can you hear me?
That's louder, but yes, not great.
Okay. Okay, guys, we got Stephen the MC in the building. He's here. He's finally here. He come for all the smoke. I gotta give Stephen the MC his props though, because he don't duck no fade. So
That's not what you were saying 30 seconds ago, bruv. Fucking hell. Like, you're doing me dirty on there, man. Don't, no, no, no.
you know I got to, man. You know how I roll. All right, man. So what's up, man? So what you killing me in the comment section, man. You shooting me down every point I make. You trying to shoot me down. So what you got to say about what I was saying, man? Let's hear it.
Ah, man, it's all in good sport, bro. It's all
Yeah,
in good sport.
absolutely, absolutely.
Like, no, but on the level though, man, like the the flyweight division can go one of two ways right now. Like, it could either be something that's really interesting, or it should be something that no one should even bother to look at ever again. Things like the aforementioned Calvillo, Grasso, and Casey, and that's going to inject some good variables into all of that stuff, because I don't feel like many people have much faith in those. Not even just me, but I
Hmm.
don't think even people who are more dismissive than me, have faith in those fighters that you believe in, your Robertsons and your DLRs and your what have yous. Like, I don't. People are not really excited in them by them. Barber, yeah, more so than any of the others, but that's more to do with A, how she talks, and B, just the simple fact that she just goes in there and finishes girls. Like, she's not good, but by virtue of the fact that she's getting the job done, that's all that people want to see. People just want to see motherfuckers getting bludgeoned in there. They don't
Facts.
care about technique. They don't care about skill. So the very same thing that you care about in a DLR or a Robertson or whatever, they don't care about,
Hmm.
unless they're seeing a referee wave off the fight. That's
Hmm.
all they want to see. They don't care about the subtleties that actual martial arts fans care about.
That's true. That's a true statement. That's a true statement. But the statement that you know what I'm saying. What the point through all of that I'm trying to make is you can't deny this. You can't deny what's already there. And what I'm saying is what's already there with improvement and with leveling up is definitely going to be a solid skill set that can one day challenge Valentina Shevchenko. That's what I'm saying. I'm not
And
saying that these girls
and,
are
and, and
world
that
beaters.
but that's the thing. Even that sentence there, I find half of that fine and half of that objectionable. Yes, there is leveling up that can be done. Yes, they must get better. Everyone needs to get better, whether they're actually any good or not. Everyone should and must get better.
Yeah.
The point is them getting better to the point where they can challenge someone like Valentina. That's the bit that I'm not hearing, because the gap is as wide as it is.
I
And
don't
like I
think I
said in
don't
the
think the gap
chat,
is that big though. I don't think the
it,
gap is that big, man, because at the beginnings of this division, I said that who they're gonna that the girls who are getting the title shot are not gonna they're not good matchups for Valentina Shevchenko. Like Caitlin Chukagian is not a good matchup for Valentina Shevchenko. She's not well rounded. She preached a well rounded game, but in all actuality, and what we actually could see in the fight is that she's really not that well rounded. She got put on her back and she had no answer for anything that Valentina threw at her. That's what I'm trying to say. But if you put girls who can fight off of their back, if you got girls that can hold their own as far as striking, and you got girls that can fight off of their back, because Valentina's going to try to put you on her back. That's her game nowadays. That's her game nowadays, is to put people on their back. You know what I'm saying? If you got a girl that can fight, it's similar to Khabib and Tony. You know, now Khabib is fighting somebody who can fight off of their back. So it's going to be different for Khabib when he fights Tony than what it was when he fought Edson Barboza or when he fought Conor McGregor. It's going to be a lot different. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if okay, let's say for instance, Jillian Robinson does step in there with Valentina Shevchenko, and Valentina Shevchenko takes Jillian Robinson down, or this fight somehow ends up on the ground. Do you really think Valentina Shevchenko can out grapple Jillian Robinson? Do you really honestly ask yourself that?
See, that now, I mean, here's the thing, like, by virtue of an MMA fight going to the ground, like, the potential is there for wrestling as well as there is for jiu-jitsu. Like, Gillian Robertson is very good at jiu-jitsu. She's not very good at wrestling.
True.
So even by virtue of it being on the ground, that still doesn't necessarily mean that that's her world. And by virtue of Valentina being rounded in all aspects, she's not the best at everything,
right?
But she's good enough at everything as to be very, very good overall. And because Robertson, literally, her jiu-jitsu sticks out so much further than everything else, that's my problem with her. Now, even though you find the idea so detestable of me talking about Kachuk, like, her overall level is, of course, not nearly as high as even she thinks, never mind what anyone else thinks.
Right.
But in terms of all the different facets of mixed martial arts, they are more or less level with each other. That's the only reason that makes me say that she is an exemplar of someone that is well-rounded, in that she doesn't have one thing that she leads with. Whereas Gillian is a jiu-jitsu player fighting in MMA, Caitlin Chukagian, she does everything. She's not exceptional at everything, but she does everything. That's all it means to be well-rounded. Just that you do everything.
True.
Not that you're better than every other motherfucker out there.
Right.
That's all. So, yeah, put Gillian in there with Valentina, and it doesn't look good for her. Like, it really doesn't. Like,
but that's only because Gillian Robertson's, she hasn't developed the striking that she needs to develop to be at the top of the division. That's why I flip the card over to Montana De La Rosa, who has a solid striking game, who could compete in the top 5 of this division based on being a well-rounded fighter. We've seen now you want to talk about what we've seen, Stamina MC. You want to talk about what we've seen. Let's look at what we've seen. Okay? Go. We've seen a well-rounded game from Montana De La Rosa. So where is the argument by me saying that Montana De La Rosa could in fact compete in the top 5 of this division, because she brings a well-rounded game. She brings wrestling. She brings striking. She brings power, and she brings jiu-jitsu. So fill in the gap for me, Stamina MC, please, sir.
Okay, the thing for me with DLR is I'm more reluctant in a comparative sense to speak of her as being well-rounded. But I'm not like against the idea, but I'm just having a little bit more of an issue with it, because I almost feel like watching her fight Andrea Lee, it's almost like that was her ceiling, because that was competitive. Okay. Like there wasn't dominance there. That was a good fight for her. That was about the level at which she should be competing, in that she wasn't bested anywhere and she wasn't smashing the shit out of anyone there. It was competitive. That's her level. And if that's her level, whether she is well-rounded or not, that's her level. So if anyone is better at any one of those things that Andrea Lee is actually good at in order to be competitive with DLR, then DLR is bang in trouble.
But that's MMA math, though. That's MMA math.
It is, but it's not MMA math in terms of the person. It's just in terms of the skill sets.
But you can't base the whole skill set of Montana De La Rosa off of a fight that she lost where she wasn't 100%. You're talking to Montana, but you're talking to De La Rosa, who couldn't breathe in that fight. Her nose was fucked up in that fight. She had to get a procedure done on her nose. She couldn't breathe. That's why I was there live at the fight, and I noticed that coming into the second round, that De La Rosa was gassed, and that didn't look like the De La Rosa that, you know what I'm saying? That's not the same De La Rosa that we've seen in the past. So, I mean, you're talking about a De La Rosa on a loss where she wasn't 100%. And you're basing your whole you're basing your whole thing off of a loss.
Well, on two things. First thing was that I didn't even know there was anything wrong with her breathing because
Yes.
I don't know her like that. And secondly, I didn't even remember that she lost. Like what I'm saying is, whether she lost or not, that was competitive. That's her level. She had just as much right to win that as she did to lose because she didn't get fucked up in there.
Yeah.
Whether she had breathing issues or not, she didn't get smashed. Like not at all. That's
Right.
her level. She was fighting a competitive fight and she just happened to get the wrong end of the decision that night. But that's what she should be doing. She should be fighting people like Andrea Lee. That's her level. So I'm not actually being dismissive of it. Oh, yes, she lost. Like that was competitive.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand. No, I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. That's correct. You're correct. But that's why I say a level up is what Montana De La Rosa needs to get in there, and she needs to fight someone like Alexis Davis. She needs to fight someone like Lauren Murphy to get to that next level. That's and even when I say Macy Barber, you know what I'm saying? People always say, "Oh, Macy Barber, this and that." Macy Barber is not a bad fighter. Like Macy Barber has the power at 125 to put anybody away, as we seen what she did to as we seen what she did to Jillian Robertson. You know what I'm saying? She has the power to put anybody away, no matter what game plan that they're trying to implement. Arpit Singh, I just sent you an invite on Skype, sir. You have to accept it in order for me to get you on the live stream, sir. So make sure you send that. But wait a minute, Stamina. I'm gonna have to create a group. I want you to hold that thought. Arpit Singh wants to get in here with us, man. Let me see if I
I
can.
was going to ask if you could do conference. Could you?
Let me see if I
Do I
can
have to
get
get
him
off the
in.
line so you can talk to him, or?
Okay, hold on 1 second. All right, Arpit, hold on, man. I'm gonna try to merge you in here. Okay, never mind. Let's see. Stamina, you still there? Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute, Arpit. Hold on. 1956. Wait a minute, Arpit. Let me try to get both of y'all back in here. Y'all just hold on 1 second. Hold on, Arpit. Let me get y'all both in here, man. All right, here we go. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Let me get y'all both in here, man. Let's see. I need to create a group. Man, I don't know how to work this shit. Wait a minute. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Let me try to merge this call. All right, Arpit. Hold on. Stay on the line, Arpit. Stay on the line. Wait a minute. Stamina, can you hear me? Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, Stamina. I'm gonna hang up. I'm gonna hang up and I'm gonna call y'all in a group chat. So hold on 1 second, man.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, BMG, Cal, Cowboy, man, they way across the pond, man. I'm trying to get these guys in here, man. Shit. shit. Let's see. New chat. New group chat. Bingo. Let's see here. Armpit. There we go, armpit. And then let me get my boy Stamina in here. Okay. Done. All right, here we go. 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 Let's see. Man, women in combat sports. Man, I can't exit it and do it again. Women in combat sports. We're gonna have to wait till next time. Okay, guys. Arpit Singh, you in the building, man?
Yep.
Okay, Arpit Singh is in the building. Stamina MC, you in the building?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead, Arpit, man. Weigh in on what you was talking about, man.
I think right now, flyweight division in women, flyweight division of women dead right now. I
What?
think there is nobody right now challenge a bullet because I
Wow.
think I don't see any competition in her division. I'm not saying that she is not beatable. One day somebody gonna beat her. But right now, I don't think anybody can right now dethrone her. Right now.
I agree with that. I agree with that, Stamina. I mean, Arpit, I agree with that. Right now, in this very moment, right now, nobody that's going to get the shot against Valentina is going to beat her. Joanne Calderwood is not going to do it. Jessica, I couldn't
No,
do
no,
it.
no, no, no,
I
no, no, no,
agree.
no. I will give her some chance because she have a power, and she have some kind of she have a power to sting her.
She
And I
does.
think if someone with like Wei Zhang or somebody like Wei Zhang, if somebody stay in the pocket and hit her with some good shot, they have a chance to beat her. But but her skill set is too much far ahead right now. But I think someday someone won't take her.
Oh, go ahead, Arpit. With me, go ahead, Stamina. What you got to say, man? I know you done said all you got to say, but go ahead, man.
I mean, I, I, I don't know, man. I don't
Uh,
know.
y'all the best, man. I can't deal with y'all. I can't deal with y'all. But
You're
I
gonna
will.
have to deal with us.
But I still stand by what I say, guys. I say what I got to say, and what I say is, I believe that potentially there are some girls that can step up and fight Valentina Shevchenko. But while I got y'all on this line, though, let's talk
Uh huh.
about what's next for Amanda Nunes at featherweight. Let's talk about what we saw.
Oh,
Let's talk about what we
Don't
saw.
talk about that division is dead. That division is dead. They are just this division is a joke. I don't know why they are just kept going with this division. This division is a joke right now to me.
But there was some good
There,
fights on this past weekend. You have to say, you have to give it that the
yeah,
UFC there were some good fights.
but who? They have only four people in the division. Who we gonna root for it? At least,
Arpit, you right, man. I agree with you too. The featherweight division is a mess. You know what I'm saying?
this
I
is
don't.
joke right now. If Dana White right now, this Dana White is have zero interest in featherweight division. He should just call it off. Let other go anywhere else. Like Megan Anderson, she is good. Like Felicia Spencer, she is good. Let them go anywhere else. Why are you wasting their time?
Go ahead, Stamina.
man, the way I see it is the featherweight division is purely uh like basically just like a courtesy for Amanda's vanity. That's all it is. Like to be able to say that they have the greatest woman fighter of all time fighting in the UFC, having the featherweight quote unquote division there just facilitates that bragging right. Because as long as there is a featherweight division, then Amanda can be queen of it. That's all it's for. Like the only reason why there was talk of having potentially, the two winners from last weekend maybe go to fight Amanda next is because Amanda wants to fight. If she didn't want to, if she said she was done with it and she would just fight a bantamweight from now on, they wouldn't ask her, would you be okay with fighting at UFC 250 in Brazilian? But they wouldn't care. It's only because she wants to do it, and for her doing it makes the company look good. That's the only reason why they're doing any of it, because they're not rushing to do anything else for either Megan or for Felicia. You know, Zara Fern and Norma Dumont got signed about 18 fucking months ago. Like, and this is all we're seeing. Like, Norma Dumont's fighting for the first time now, and Zara Fern's fought twice in like a year and a half. That's it. Like, it's purely for Amanda's vanity. It serves no other purpose. And as soon as Amanda's bored with that toy, it all goes away.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree with Stamina. They want to just show that she is the greatest, and I totally agree with him that they are just want to showcase with this that she is the greatest female fighter. I agree with her. I agree with him.
Well, I mean, with that being said, though, you know, as true as that may be, I mean, you do have Felicia Spencer and you do have Megan Anderson. You know, you do have those two fighters in this division, and they both
listen. If they want to fight, see, they want to really push the division. GDR is a good 145. She will be a dangerous contender at 145.
Who?
GDR.
Oh, Julia Budd. Yes.
GDR, not Julia, but GDR.
GDR, Jermaine Durandam.
Oh, GDR. Yeah. Oh, absolutely, man.
Yeah, but they can't make her do it. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. I agree with him.
Once she lost the belt, she said she would never do it again.
Yeah,
but she will be good at 145, or Julia Pena will be good at 145.
No. I don't think I don't think Juliana Pena should go up to 145. I think if Juliana Pena were to go anywhere, she should go to 125.
No, she is too big for 125. She will nearly kill herself. I think her height, her weight is proper for 145. But let's see what she do. But I think there are lots of ladies who should be in 145. Caitlin Vieira, she is good. She look good, and she is heavy for 135. She should be in 145.
Who?
Caitlin.
Caitlin Vieira?
Yeah.
Yo, Irene Aldana knocked Caitlin Vieira the fuck out. I mean, that's all you can say. Yeah. Dude, that's all you can say about that. But
but this weight cutting getting the wins. I think they should like I always said, they should consider that some ladies are not meant to be in 135 should go to 145.
Like Macy Chasson, like Aspen Ladd, Yana
Kunitskaya,
Leah Letson.
Not Aspen Ladd. No, Aspen Ladd is
no. Yeah, I agree. Not Aspen Ladd. Yeah, she's too. I think she.
She's thick, but she's way too small.
But Aspen Ladd
she would get absolutely bullied in there.
But guys, Aspen Ladd is killing herself to make 135. We all seen it though. We all seen it. Yeah. The Aspen Ladd is killing herself to make 135.
Yeah. But that's not to do with anything except like discipline and diet and training. Like for her frame, she should have no problem making that weight. She's struggling because of mistakes, not because of like a genetic disposition to being bigger.
Yeah, I agree with him.
Okay, that's an agreeable statement.
I totally agree with him. Aspen Ladd should be more disciplined about her food or her training. She's making mistakes and she's paying for it. I totally agree with Stam MC.
But as far as fighters that I think would fit in great at 145. You know, like I said, you know, I feel, you know, Leah Letson always talks about 135. Yes. I feel Leah Letson for sure should go and fight at 145. Yes, she could be a legit contender at 145.
One more lady that what's her name is I forget her name. She was in featherweight in that contender series of featherweight. What's her name is I don't know what. I forget her name. She is right now in 135. She wins some fights. I forget her name. I don't know. I forgot her name. She is also good.
Contender series.
Yeah, no. Contenders is no. Ultimate
Ultimate Fight.
Fighter.
Oh, Macy
Tough.
Chasson. Macy
Yeah,
Chasson.
Macy Chasson. There's only like 2 girls left
Uh,
from Tough. No,
Macy
3.
Session.
There's
Three.
3. There's
Macy.
Macy Chasson, Leah Letson, and Pani Kianzad are the only ones left
Yes.
from that
Yeah,
series.
yeah, yes. Penny. Yep. And one more lady. That what? I forget her name. She's fighting right now. 135.
Oh wait,
Who fight?
Bia Malecki.
BM
Oh
Lucky. She's
yes,
good.
B
She,
Malecki, and also Duda Santana is also a featherweight
yeah.
who's cutting to make 140, make 135 as well.
Listen, guys. Listen, guys. We counted out so many girls right here. Why not? UFC can find that. Why not? Because they are not interested in this division.
I don't know, man. I feel like they, I feel like they waiting to see what really happens with flyweight men. You know what I'm saying? If that division stays around or not, I think that's what they're waiting on. Because I feel like if they cut that division, then they'll really make the 145 women's division. But
And there's another problem as well in that for all of those women that we've been naming these last 5 minutes to go up to 145, then 145 and 135 will look more or less the same in terms of the people, the numbers that they have there. Bantamweight is already in trouble. Like
It-
it's already in trouble. There's no one to fight Amanda really.
I don't think bantamweight is in trouble anymore.
For numbers, yeah, it is.
I think there was a point where bantamweight was in trouble, but as far as like the top 10 in bantamweight, you got a solid top 10 now. I mean, you got Aspen Ladd and Juliana Pena fighting for number one contender. You know what I'm saying? That fight is coming up. Then you still have GDR. You have, Yana Kunitskaya. You have girls in that division. Ketlin Vieira, Irene Aldana emerging as
No,
a contender.
no, sure. All of that makes sense. I'm not going to argue with any of that. The only point I'm making is if you take anyone from bantamweight, regardless of their actual specifics, taking anyone from bantamweight to push them back up to feather, it does a disservice to bantamweight.
Yes, it
Bantamweight
does.
is only acceptable now because all of those people that shouldn't be there are there.
Yeah, yeah. That's true, Sam. I have to give you that statement, man. I have to give you that. That's a true fucking statement. That's a
Hmm
true fucking statement. And that's absolutely correct. We'll
And
see, though.
the problem is compounded by the fact of, especially at featherweight, but to a lesser extent at bantamweight as well, there just aren't particularly many high-level fighters that are free agents. So actually, as much as we give the UFC shit, there aren't really that many people that they could/should be signing. Can headhunt from other smaller organizations that they've raided the pot from Invicta so many goddamn times already. There's no one really in LFA that's making any noise. There's barely any women in fucking Cage Warriors. Like, there's just not a lot out there elsewhere that they could even steal. Like, what we have is kind of what there is.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I totally agree.
I mean, but you could pull some girls, man. There are girls out there. Can we get 4, 5 more girls? I mean, it can't be hard to
I mean,
find.
yes, we can get 5, but how good will they be? That's the problem.
Okay,
Are they UFC caliber?
let's think about who they could be.
The girls that Megan and Felicia just fought are not really UFC caliber themselves. So it's only going to be girls. It's only going to be girls like them that you're going to find. Just find regional Brazilian sluggers. That's what you're going to find.
Let me see here. Let me look at this list that
I think what's her name? Who fight Kyla Harrison?
Sarah
What's her name?
Kaufman.
Lishisha Pachenko. I think she should be signed with the UFC. She's a great fighter.
Sarah
Bruv,
Kaufman for
They
sure.
didn't even take her for tough. There's no way they're going to sign her.
No, she was fighting in tough series, but they didn't sign her again. She had. You can check it out. Macy Barber and she have a fight.
Who?
Lisa Pachenko.
Oh, Larissa Pacheco. Yes, she was on the Ultimate Fighter, man. She was on. I mean,
okay. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else then. But yeah, if they didn't take her, then what are they gonna do?
Well, let's see who you have. You have. Let's look at these. Let's look at the top women's featherweights in the world. Let's see here. Let's see. So you have, of course, you have the girls that are in the UFC. Amanda Nunes. Then you have Chris Cyborg, Felicia Spencer, Julia Budd, Megan Anderson. You have Pam Bam Sorensen, who is the Invicta
Yeah,
champion. You have Arlene Blenko,
yeah,
Bellator. You
Bellator.
you have a big bad Olga Rubin. You have Amanda Bell. You have Caitlin Young. You have Sinead Kavanaugh. I mean, you got legit featherweight Cindy Dandois. I mean, you got you got real featherweights out there that can make that can be pulled to the UFC. Amber Lebrock, Gabrielle Holloway. I mean, you got all kind of girls that are fighting in these promotions, but just because they're not in these high level promotions, like the UFC or Bellator, that doesn't, with the slim pickings that there are with women's featherweight fighters, that doesn't mean that these girls aren't top level fighters just because they're not in a place where there's not room for them. There's not room for all of them in the UFC because the UFC aren't signing them. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that doesn't mean that they're not high level fighters. It's just that they're not in the UFC. And of course, with the way the MMA fans perceive things, if you're not in the UFC, you're not high caliber fighter. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
That's
we're never gonna change
that's
that.
that's a bullshit. That's a bullshit thing. I think right now, until Dana White show any interest in featherweight, they're not gonna sign anyone, anybody.
yeah, yeah.
Dana White have Dana White have a zero interest in featherweight division.
It's gonna take somebody that's gonna take it by storm, like Ronda Rousey. They had
Yeah,
Chris Cyborg, but Chris Cyborg didn't take this division by storm. She did, as far as she did on the sense of a martial artist side of it, the martial arts side of it. She took over. She hit the division by storm. But as far as the capturability or the marketability of someone like Ronda Rousey to come in, and Megan Anderson tried it, but Megan Anderson, ain't nobody follow. I mean, Megan Anderson don't have that grasp on people. It's gonna take somebody like Kayla Harrison, you know what I'm saying, to
yeah,
come into the UFC, because that's the only division in the UFC that Kayla Harrison can come anywhere close to making is featherweight 145. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So
yeah.
it'll take somebody like Kayla Harrison to come in and and put a lot of eyes on the division. And if Kayla Harrison was to come in, then she's gonna take the division. She's gonna take everybody's gonna want a piece of that. Felicia Spencer versus Kayla Harrison. What a fucking fight! What a fucking fight!
Yeah,
You
I
know what I'm
agree.
saying?
Listen. Felicia Spencer can be face of featherweight division. Megan Anderson can be face of the featherweight division. All they need is sign some good girls, and they
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
But the problem is, after Ronda Rousey, even in bantamweight, even in Amanda, Dana White have a zero interest. He totally lost in women division. No matter what division
Oh
what
no,
division
oh
in
no,
right
no,
now
no.
in.
He loved Amanda Nunes. He loved Amanda Nunes, and
No,
that's because
no, 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 no.
Amanda
He don't.
Nunes.
He don't. He
No,
don't.
no,
He doesn't.
He loved Amanda Nunes because Amanda Nunes gave Chris Cyborg her fucking walking papers. So he loves Amanda Nunes.
No, no. He just listen. He know he doesn't love Amanda. He just admire him that she get rid of Cyborg.
Yeah,
That's why she. But if you're thinking that he have interest in Amanda, no, he have zero
yeah,
interest in
yeah,
Amanda. He have zero
yeah,
interest in any women's division.
yeah,
After Ronda Rousey, he have zero interest in any women division.
yeah. You
He
told
don't
the
think
truth.
anybody can be next Ronda Rousey.
Well,
Even
it's gonna
Valentina is
take. I
creating
feel
some
like
noise, but there is no. I think
that's the
uh,
answer to the featherweight division. They're gonna need a rock star to come in there, because
listen.
You don't hear Felicia Spencer making a whole lot of noise. You don't hear
Yeah,
Megan Anderson. Megan Anderson, she shut up. She finally shut up. You know what I'm saying? So Megan Anderson ain't making a whole lot of noise. You know what I'm
PJ, is
saying?
there any way you can turn your vocal up at all, please? You're very, very quiet. If there's any way your
Am I
vocal
still
could be
very?
louder.
Is that better?
Oh, fuck
yeah.
yeah, that's better.
I'm sorry,
Jesus.
guys.
That's
I'm sorry, guys.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me try this. Let me try this. Is that better, gentlemen? How does that sound?
Oh,
It's different. It's not better. It's still the same level, but now it just sounds like a different quality. I can hear more of your room now, but it's fine. That's better. It's still better.
that's good.
Okay. Well, I forgot what. Oh, I feel like it's going to take a superstar, to come in. I mean, like I said, Felicia Spencer doesn't make a lot of
Oh,
noise.
you gone quiet again?
Can you hear me now?
No,
Yeah.
you're quiet. Still quiet. Something just clicked and you went like half the volume.
What about now?
Nope, still quiet.
Wait a minute.
Click.
Yep. Okay. I unplugged my headphones. Okay. So,
Yeah, that's
Felicia Spencer's not making a whole lot of noise. Megan Anderson's not making a whole lot of noise. It's going to take somebody to come in and make some noise to really shake it up and motivate
Yeah.
Dana to build this division. That's the only solution that I really see.
I think I think what we need right now is a Ronda Rousey caliber persona. Right now, there is she was like she was saying things and doing things same time, and we need some kind of person like that.
yes. Yes.
Yeah, I
Exactly that.
totally agree with that. I
Exactly.
totally agree with that.
Because for her sins, Ronda was winning. Ronda was the only champion in the history of the fucking UFC who didn't have to win a belt from anyone. She got given the
Yeah,
belt. But nonetheless, she defended that shit like a motherfucker afterwards. Fair
Yeah,
play.
for
She
sure.
did her thing. She did what she needed to do in the time that she was in. She was better than she managed to defeat all them girls. She sent them all back. That's all you're meant to
yeah.
do as a champion. Send them all back. Next.
Yeah,
Next,
yeah,
She did her thing, man. She did her thing.
yeah, absolutely.
nobody
You guys are.
can nobody can deny that. And but the problem with right now is so many girls, they think they can, and they just run their mouth and they meet their fate. That I'm a big fan of Megan Anderson. The problem is Megan. The problem is Megan Anderson have a she was saying lots of things, but she couldn't back it up.
Yep. And
She
she
was
copped out of that fight with Chris Cyborg too.
yeah. No. I think
She
let
did.
me say.
She copped out of the fight with Chris Cyborg.
Okay.
Facts.
No,
Big old
no.
facts.
She was not ready for her that time, and I agree with her. She did.
Yeah,
If
we
she
knew
was
that, but
not.
she should have just said that. She didn't say that.
Yeah,
She talked like she was
yeah.
ready, but she wasn't.
That's the thing. She didn't back it up, and then after Holy Home defeat, her stock went down to drainage, and that's the problem.
That shit's funny as fuck.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But me and that's what it's gonna take for the featherweights. But I'm excited, guys, to see what's next for it all. This is the sport that we love. You know what I'm saying? It is. Well, I gotta get out. I gotta go to work in the morning. Y'all not gonna have me. It's 12. It's 11:30 at night here. I don't know what time it is on y'all motherfucking side of the world, but on my motherfucking side of the world,
4:30
it's
a.m.
almost midnight.
Here right now, 10 a.m.
10 a.m. what time is it where you at, Stamina?
4:30 a.m.
Whoa,
Oh,
Stamina. You
shit.
you up at crazy time in the morning, Stamina.
Bro,
You one of
every
those
single
people.
time you've ever heard me talk, anytime you've ever heard me type, this is what it is. This is the UK struggle. This is when we gotta talk to you motherfuckers. This is how we suffer for our art. You know what I mean? Add
Well,
to that,
speaking.
I just got back from LA on Saturday, so my jet lag is next level right now. I can't sleep for shit. So yeah,
Well, I
internet
just
is my
want.
savior.
Well, speaking of the UK, man. Speaking of the UK, a promotion from the UK that I've been covering a lot of their. I've been talking to their fighters for quite some time now. It's called Contenders.
Okay.
You may have heard of it,
Yeah.
Stamina. It's a very solid promotion coming out of the UK. And for the last couple of years, I've been interviewing Scott Butters, Richard Mearns, Tom Mearns, the twins, Richard and Tom Mearns. and the owner of the promotion is he actually threw me an olive branch, man, and they're coming to America um, in April to put on a UK versus USA card, and I will actually be working media and press there. So be my first chance at diving into that, guys. So I just want to let everybody know that's what'll be going on. I'll be covering live from the weigh-ins. I'll be getting exclusive footage. I'll be meeting Richard Burns in person for the first time. One thing about those fighters from the UK, Stamina MC, that I must say, man, very humble guys out of the UK. Very hardworking and true and real martial artists come out of the UK, man, and I respect the fighters out of there a whole lot, man, because they're very fun to talk to, very easy to talk to, and I really enjoy those guys from over there. But I will be working press at Contenders, Florida, and I'm very, very excited to be doing so. When you said the UK, that's what it brought it to my attention. It reminded me of that.
Well,
So
no, that sounds like a fantastic opportunity, and I wish you every success with it. I will say that the reason why you probably find guys from over here as humble as to be noteworthy is because basically there's not really much alternative to that. Like, this is quite a small island, and it's not that everyone knows everyone, but everyone knows someone that knows someone. So if you go around, beating your chest and tooting your own horn or whatever, someone will be able to find some dirt on you from when you got smacked up when you were 13, and they've got it on video.
absolutely, yeah,
So you can't do that because someone has got dirt on you. Everyone knows someone who knows you because this island is fucking tiny, especially in something
yeah,
as fringe and as niche as combat sports.
right,
It's the same as I'm in music, and it's the same in music as well. And you can't really be on that, say, yeah, bruv, I'm about this, I'm about that. It's like, nah, bruv, I used to go to school with you. I know exactly who you are, and it's all a rap. Like, you
yes.
can't. You just have to be normal because it's the only way to have a simple life. You try and do the whole tall puppy thing, and people will drag you the fuck down.
Yeah, man, because that's what it's like. Those guys are very simple, man. They live a very simple life. They're
Yep,
very
yep, yep.
down to earth people, man, and they're just genuine mixed martial artists. Like, and that's when I first interviewed those guys, that's what made me want to interview them again. Because they're simple. They're very simple. They fight for a good promotion, solid promotion over there. The sky's the limit for those guys, and they're just focused on being true mixed martial artists, and that to me is very admirable, and I really do. And I'll be around all of these people, a lot of these people from the UK when I work this fight, man, and I really like the people, I really like the culture, so. It's going to be fun, man. I'm looking forward to it. So you guys will get the exclusive coverage of Contenders right here on No Filter MMA. So a lot of good things going on, guys. I really do. As I bring this thing to a close, man, I really do appreciate you guys coming on. Arpit Singh, of course, always been riding with No Filter MMA for a long time. Marcus Bell, shout out in the comment section. BMG Excalibur, everybody in the comment section, Women in Combat Sports, thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. And of course, to my dude, Stamina MC, who always come with the rebuttals, man. Any closing thoughts, Stamina, man? I know you got some shit you got to say for this thing's over with.
Dude, all I got to say is there is nowhere in the world I will be other than directly in front of my laptop on Saturday night, Sunday morning. Holy shit.
Yeah, well, you be there, man,
This
because
weekend is going to be a fucking madness.
it's going to be madness.
Oh my God. I'm so ready.
Oh yeah.
Isn't
ready.
Isn't Carla Esparza fighting
Michelle Wilson? No, it's a couple of weeks.
Okay, that might not be this. That might not be this card.
Yeah, I think that's this month.
Okay.
But,
okay.
I don't know this weekend. I don't know. I think there might be one more girl fight on this weekend.
I'm looking forward to all the fights on this card, though. This card is a good card. This is a good card. I'm also
Emily Whitmire and Pollyanna Viana.
That's what it is. That's what it was. Okay, that's what it is. I like Spitfire.
I need to send Pollyanna home because Pollyanna's not that good.
But yeah, guys, I will. Oh yeah, man. After that fight, man, that next morning, after that, or that whenever that night, I may jump on live, guys, and discuss it, especially the Zhang and Joanna fight. I'm here for it, guys. So be looking out for No Filter MMA, guys. But I'm gonna bring this thing to a close. RP Singh, you got any closing thoughts, sir?
Yeah, I agree with it. I'm waiting this fight. Your was style vendor versus your. I'm gonna watch this match. It's gonna be epic showdown.
Yeah, that's gonna be. This is one of the fights that tickles my MMA nutsack. So I'm excited for it for sure.
Nigga, what did you just say?
I said this. I said this is one of the fights that tickles my MMA nutsack, bro.
Yeah, you said it with your
Hey,
chest as well. Fuck.
yeah,
Man, you get excited, man. You know when
You
you
ain't
working
right,
at.
man. You ain't right.
Man, I'm telling you, man. MMA is something that gets me through the work week.
No,
You know what
no.
I'm saying? Like,
listen, listen. Can I say something?
Go, go, go.
yeah, go ahead.
Uh, this fight in April, Tony Ferguson versus Khabib. I pray to MMA gods, let this match happen. Come on, man. This match to be happen. Need to happen.
This is a need. That's a need to happen basis. That fight has to happen. There's no
Let
ifs, ands, and buts about that fight. It has to happen.
Yeah, I want this fight to happen, man.
Oh yeah. Oh
Let's
yeah.
see.
But guys, listen, I'm gonna bring this thing to a close. I appreciate you guys coming on. We'll definitely have to do it again, guys. We definitely have to do it again. But I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna bring this thing to a close. And of course, this is your boy BJ back from No Filter MMA, guys. Nice long session here tonight. Appreciate everybody that dropped in and came into the room, man. We appreciate it. Um, get you guys back on the live stream here soon, and we'll make this thing happen.